Hello everyone, welcome to the new episode of Innovate and Inspire. My name is Saheel Sikilkar. I work as a solution architect for the commercial IT team. And today I would like to, before introducing our guest, I would like to start with a story. So there's a story about two lumberjacks. So they both were staying close to each other early in the morning at the same time. They used to go to the forest and they used to cut wood. There was the second lumberjack who used to take a break when in the midday, come back to the house and then rest for an hour and then go back to the wood again. The first lumberjack observed this, but at the end of the day, every time, the second lumberjack would cut more wood than the first one. The first lumberjack obviously got excited and asked the second lumberjack, "What do you do? Where do you go? And how are you cutting more woods than me, whereas I am working more hard?" So the second lumberjack replied, "I just go and sharpen the axe." So sometimes these are the small little things that kind of help us inspire and continue to be productive. And with that, I would like to introduce Crowe to this episode. He has been with us for 27 years. So he has been leading the team. He's been leading a lot of organizations, and he's been with Syngenta for 27 years now. And that's a testament, more than 2 decades of work. And he's been leading teams for 15 odd years. So welcome, Rob, for this show.
Thanks, Saheel. Great to be here.
So the first question that I have for you, Rob, is that what inspires you and what keeps you going in Syngenta? 27 years is a long term.
It is a long time. When I joined, I thought, this will do for a couple of years, and somehow 27 years later, I'm still here. I think what's kept me here, it sounds a bit corny, but really it's the people, and it's the diversity of people across the world. Syngenta's a big company, and you get the opportunity to work with people in all regions, all continents, from all backgrounds, from all perspectives, scientific backgrounds, technical background, and that really inspires you and keeps you going. We have meetings in our team where there's no more than one person from the same country, for example, and that really gives you lots of different perspectives and different levels of energy and different outcomes to what we're working on.
Yeah, and that keeps you going, like
Absolutely.
Just the cultural diversity that we have,
Yes,
right?
Indeed.
Yeah. And as you are leading the IT commercials platforms team, can you highlight the role that this team plays and how does it contribute to the goals of Syngenta?
So in IT commercial platforms, we make sure our sales and marketing teams have the best technology that can help them find the right solutions for growers. So we give them tools to help their CRM activities. We give marketeers access to automated marketing services for marketing campaigns. We look after the Syngenta's websites at a country level, more than 150 websites worldwide. But we also provide e-commerce solutions for our channel partners, so our channel partners can place orders and manage their orders with Syngenta. And finally, we're looking into providing to supporting different go-to-market models that Syngenta is trying to look at, right? Such as selling direct to growers, for example, something we haven't really done before at scale. So we provide the technology that supports all of those kind of commercial processes.
Yes. And I think with COVID, we've understood how important technology plays a part, where you're just sitting at home and connecting with the world. So yeah, thanks for that.
Exactly.
And just coming back to the technology things, so we see a lot of tech around us, like I will name a few, but again, there is AI and there's a lot of other bits that are happening. How do you see technology shaping up the world? And then you can pivot towards how is it impacting our business as well?
Yeah. I mean, technology shaped the world for millennia, literally millennia, right? I mean, right from the first person that picked up a piece of stone and sharpened it into the axe that you mentioned to chop down the trees, right? Technology been shaping the world in the agriculture sector as well. When the tractor came along, right, revolutionized the agriculture industry, and it will continue to do it, right? It will continue to disrupt the status quo and change the way we look at the world and change the way we interact with the world. I think we have a great tipping point in that kind of in that series of revolutions now with artificial intelligence, and particularly with Gen AI. I think what Gen AI gives us that we didn't have before is this kind of democratization of amazing technology, right? It puts it in the hands of anybody, and you don't need to be a technical person to take advantage of the amazing kind of Gen AI technology behind the scenes.
Yeah. And now you've pivoted towards the next question that I had. How do you think AI is impacting our lives in Syngenta?
Yeah, I mean, in Syngenta, I think we're really on the front foot when it comes to AI. We very quickly set up our own large language model and the services that we need to interact with it, which we call SynGPT, and that's been used across multiple use cases in production supply, in R&D, and in the commercial space to help our internal employees do their jobs better. One thing that I'm excited about is the emergence of what we call agentic AI, which is particularly around AI that can take actions within a kind of contained framework, right? So a bit like a human can operate within a set of parameters, you can now get an agent built on AI to do the same. So the famous example is in the customer service space. You can interact with an AI agent that can handle a customer complaint or a return, and it can do that in a way that provides really nice customer outcomes. For example, by giving a discount off a future product, or by offering a different kind of product that would better suit the customer's needs without a human needing to be in the chain. And that's really exciting and something we're looking at in Syngenta as well.
I was just reading an article where the Salesforce CEO was telling the agentic AI is going to be the next big revolution, or the industrial, they talk about turnovers, and it's going to be a lot of big business.
Exactly.
Big
numbers. For sure. Once it matures to a certain level, it's going to take off, I think. Yeah.
All right. So with that, I think let's move to another round of our, which is a rapid fire.
Okay.
So there will not be enough time for you to think. So whatever comes first to your mind, please share it with us. So the first question is, how do you spend your leisure time?
I have 2 young kids, so leisure time's a bit of a premium at the minute. So most of my time is spent with the family. My kids are quite sporty, so we help them with their sporting activities. We live in a part of the world that doesn't have the highest mountains or the biggest lakes, but it's a very beautiful part of the world. And we spend as much time as we can in the countryside exploring and walking and hiking.
Nice. And any hobbies that you'd like to share with us?
During COVID, during lockdown, I felt quite kind of trapped. I think a lot of us did, right, in our houses and in our apartments and things. And I discovered a game, I guess you would call it, called Microsoft Flight Simulator. And Microsoft Flight Simulator enables you to virtually fly around the world from the comfort of your home, with really realistic mapping and territory and flight dynamics and things. Flying has always been something I've been interested in, but never had the time or the money to do it properly. But I find this flight simulator activity a great way to distract myself and to switch off from the everyday activities.
Yeah, quite a way to kind of travel the world.
Exactly, see the world from the comfort of your home. Yeah.
Exactly. Favorite movie?
I'm not really a favorite movie kind of guy. I like action movies. I like drama. I can tell you what my least favorite kind of movie is. I have no tolerance for horror movies. I'm the scaredest person in the world when it comes to horror, and my imagination is too active for that.
And even after the movie.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. And I know that you cook, so can you share a favorite dish that you love to cook for your family?
Yeah, I love cooking. I find it a great way to unwind at the end of the day or at the weekend. I don't really have a favorite. I love cooking Indian food. I've developed a real taste for Indian food, having come here for the last 20 years or so. My family loves butter chicken, so I make butter chicken for them quite a bit, and we've experimented with making things like paneer at home and things like this. So anything with a good depth of flavour I like to cook.
Right. As you're in Pune, which is the spiciest food that you've tasted here?
I had a couple of years ago, I had something called gunpowder paneer, which was extremely spicy, but very nice, very good depth of flavour. But it definitely deserved the name gunpowder paneer.
Good. Thanks. And as we conclude, Rob, is there any advice that you would like to give the IT colleagues in the Pune Centre as well as in the world?
Yeah, I mean, I think here in the Pune Centre, you've got a real diversity of different functions and different roles and different levels of experience. And you know, what we've seen this week has been fantastic. We see a real kind of step up in the maturity of the team. and in the sense of responsibility and a sense of enjoyment of people. I would encourage the team really to. It's easy to focus on your own team and your own tasks, but I think you've got a unique opportunity here in the Pune Centre to learn more about the business by talking to people within the centre. So, we've got IT infrastructure, we've got commercial, we've got P&S people, we've got digital folks as well. I think that's a great opportunity to kind of collaborate across these different areas. So I would encourage people to take a break from their day job and go and speak to someone that they don't know and try and learn a bit more about these other areas.
So thanks, Rob. I think those were all the questions that I had. Thanks a lot for the time that you have spared across, and all the best for the future. And see you soon.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.